So, the Community Cafe. We feel this is a really exciting time for us as a church, and we feel really privileged to be able to serve our community right in the heart of Rochester. So here we are, we're in the Adult Education building above the library in Rochester, and this is where our Community Cafe is going to start.
And this is also where we really need your help.
This has been quite a hard-won victory really with the cafe, and been going for about 3 years, as lots of you will have remembered when we've talked about it. And we've prayed every step of the way, really wanting to know whether this has been God's plan for us as a church. And there's been times when we've felt the doors closed, but actually as we've pressed on in and we've kept praying, there's always been those opportunities where it's felt God is saying, no, I'm with you, keep going. And we feel that now is the time to start this cafe. So this is where we really need you. We really need you to actually catch the vision as to what all of this is about. We want you to have that sense of excitement with us, and we want you to know that actually this is a cafe where you can be involved, so we can really together see the church working and serving our community together.
This really is an opportunity to see God's love in action. This is an opportunity for us as a church to go out to the wider community, not just in Rochester but across Medway. The Community Cafe is going to be serving affordable, healthy, wholesome food in a relaxed and inviting environment.
Okay, so this is James, and James is one of our learners here at the Adult Education. James, what would it mean to you if there was a Community Cafe here?
It would mean I wouldn't have to, the night before, having to think of stuff to make for myself to bring for lunch. And sometimes when I don't make my lunch and I got paid that week, I sometimes want to buy lunch, and outside it's sometimes can be dear.
So to start with, we're going to be providing a service to the users of the building who are there already. So that would be the learners on adult education courses, library users such as the bounce and rhyme groups, and just people who might be walking in off the street to use the library. Amongst the learners of the adult education are the learners with learning difficulties and disabilities. They've been one of our motivating reasons as to why we wanted to press in and really get this cafe going. We just felt that they didn't always have a voice, and they needed this service because they were only left with vending machines that they couldn't even use. So these are some of the most vulnerable members of our society, sometimes forgotten by society, but actually they're never forgotten by God.
It's going to be nice and healthy, and also make you feel energetic and have the food there for the energy for the next class. And also you wouldn't have to spend out loads like you do in the vending machines.
Yeah.
We really do want to see a long-term positive impact on people's lives across Medway, but also see this as an opportunity of raising the profile of the church and the gospel with the local council. This is a real opportunity to demonstrate through the Community Cafe our true Christian values and show the hope and the warmth of the church to the wider community.
Really?
So our vision for the cafe will be to have different community groups come in, such as Mind or CAP, who'll be able to bring their clients in, to be able to have coffee together, to chat with like-minded people, to come and chat with us too. We want to be able to signpost them to the appropriate services for their needs. There's going to be all sorts of different groups we feel we're going to be able to run, such as lunches for the parent and toddler groups.
Afternoon tea for the elderly.
Yeah. Tea time for those doing homework club.
Holiday clubs for some of the children for the local schools, where we'll be able to lay on lunches and maybe homework groups.
Evening music cafes.
Honestly, the opportunities are endless, and so we'd welcome your suggestions if you feel that there's maybe something that we haven't already picked up upon. But truly, the opportunities are endless for this Community Cafe to make a real difference.
Yeah. Thank you.